No, it's just me that's joined the same thing you're already
Oh, okay,
watching.
gotcha.
I mean, Shikuchi would be nice, but that's always going to get picked by somebody else immediately first pick.
Second pick.
Yeah, you think Chen will take Sukuchi probably? That makes sense to me.
Probably, yeah.
Carry abilities.
Axe, Void, Resonant Pulse is pretty good with Aftershock. And that's not a spell people often first or second pick, so he might get that on the way back. So, I feel like Shrapnel is incredible. Quill Spray is incredible. I think they're going to get block picked. So I feel like Piggy's going to end up with like Resonant Pulse and like Purification or something.
Rage first
It's
pick.
not like with Aftershock. It's not
Mm.
like with Aftershock. It's not just about the cooldown, right? It's about the cast point and how quickly you can cast a spell.
What is he protecting with Rage here? Does he just think? I guess you want it against Aftershock is what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Yeah, and they're grabbing lots of stuns. Fissure, very good shit. Battery Salt, good. Go ahead.
He also knows the heroes after him aren't likely to take Headshot and Take Aim. Like Void Spirit, Clockwork.
That's true. It's a lot of melees.
Are they going to be Take Aim heroes? It feels like someone kind of has to block it from the sniper because he's going to get one or both.
Maybe the Weaver on the way back.
Maybe, but he already picked Fissure.
Call the Wild Hawk.
That's a dank spell.
Is it really like first phase worthy? I mean, you get the shard,
I don't think so. I don't think it is, but it's a pretty good spell.
I was like,
that's definitely one. That's definitely one for your underrated spells list for sure. And another one for those, if someone knows how to use it, it is super strong. Otherwise,
Drums of Slum, yeah. Primal Roar. That's an Ags. That's amazing in this game if you combo it correctly. I had to play against Roar with Rot the other day. That sucked as soon as he got that shit. Just like walked. It was on a Centaur too. That shit sucked. All right, there's the Quills. They have to get Goo before it gets back to Omninet, or he's got a 1.75 cooldown Aftershock. Who's going to tank it? I feel like it has to be Beast.
Instacast as well with Ags, right?
He goes for Enchant Totem. It's a really good ability too. The Ags of this is fantastic.
I like Purification. I mean, it doesn't have a brilliant cast time, but it does actually do quite a lot of damage, you know, if you're getting on top of them.
All right, so
the Goo's gone. I think it's Yeah, I think it's what I said, right? Resonant Pulse, Purification.
Purification to clear the creeps and stuff? I guess he's got talents for it.
It's fast cast as well. Like if you blink in, you can cast very quickly Resonant Pulse and Purification.
Okay. Yeah.
And you get 2 charges on Resonant Pulse with the Axe.
Yeah. Exactly. So this means Headshot Take Aim unpicked going into third phase.
And Chen and Sniper are both
Gary.
Big fans.
Pro AD caster. If only we had you at TI to cut through the hate. All the casters that legit didn't like ability draft that were forced to fucking talk about. If only.
It also doesn't help when not all of the players want to be playing either.
Yes, it was a 2-part problem for sure.
Yeah.
He goes Ghoul Frenzy instead, so not gonna opt for the right click. Does that mean? Oh wait, somebody did take Aim, right? Who took it? Yeah, Chen took it. Okay. So Headshot and Take Aim will be separated if anybody. I assume maybe nobody takes Headshot.
I think it goes unpicked. Yeah, I think you're right.
All right, so good spells for Weaver, generic good stuff. Void Spirit, lots of nuke damage. Leech Seed's pretty good.
Bristle
what ultimate does he want?
Some Ags. Oh wait, no, that doesn't do that anymore.
He takes Bristle now, and then what does he take? Does he go like Guardian Angel or Infest?
I mean, Time Lapse is not bad.
He could just Warpath, honestly.
Yeah,
play traditional. It's not terrible.
I think the Sniper wants it. I think the Sniper wants Warpath.
There's no...
no one can pick it.
He could go like Assassinate if he wants like a double shard, but he could go Open Wounds with Infest. Would give him some nice disable. It's not bad.
Warpath gives you a lot of damage, you know?
It does, yeah.
I think you're right, Sniper wants it, so he goes like Guardian Angel on Earthshaker.
Yeah, Guardian Angel or Infest, maybe.
Clock's build kind of goofy. Yeah, he does do the Infest. Okay, nice. I mean, he can save his allies. That part's good. I don't think...
This Void Spirit build is absolute disgusting.
Why do you think it's so good? Just the amount of slow it has?
Yeah, the fissure's gonna come out, and before you get out of fissure, you're gonna be moving at the minimum speed possible.
That's true.
Also, what's nice is it provides protection for the Omni Knights.
So
as Omni goes in, you're able to lay down all the stuff that people can't save him.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I like that they left Warpath for Sniper, which makes sense, right? Because then you've got Goo. So it helps make him a better carry with Ghoul Frenzy.
Time-lapse.
Assassinate now from Omni-Knight, right?
Yeah.
I think Assassinate's better than Echo.
He gets a shard.
Oh, it gives him Concussive Grenade.
Concussive and the Ags is like instacast, right? So you blink in, Resonant Pulse, Purify,
and he was already going to buy Ags anyways because he had Resonance. So yeah, it makes perfect sense.
That's a really good build. So blink into
Purification. The Purification also makes farming really nice.
Yeah, that's like close to ideal Aftershock build, and he got block picked like 3-4 times. Quill Spray, Rocket Flare, Nasal Goo, Shikuchi. I guess Shikuchi doesn't really count. Shrapnel was block picked by his own teammate.
I don't really like Rocket Flare. I've tried that out myself.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel as good.
I think Wild Axes is good. It was better with Eggs, obviously, but Old Eggs. But amping your damage by 24% melee range seems pretty busted to me. Okay. Carry potential wise on the Radiant squad, did they have much going for them? Dire had basically 2 builds more or less. They had the Quill Spray Earthshaker and they had the Sniper's heavy right click stuff. So do they have carry builds themselves?
Treant has a pretty good build. Astral Step with Geminate and
the hammer is cool too. Can you hammer Purity into double Geminate attack?
No,
I think it only applies to the first one.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, if you throw a Hammer of Purity, would you get a second attack with Geminate attack from range?
That's a good question.
I would assume no.
It's an on-hit, but...
I assume no, but...
Because it's like, it shoots a projectile, not necessarily your right-click attack, right? I don't know, we'll see. AD brings out all the best questions about mechanics. Like, I've got no idea.
Alright.
So for those tuning in, we should say this is the grand finals. Lots of coins on the line for this one.
That's true. $500 on the line. Both teams already won $500. The winner gets $1,000. Second place gets $500. So we paid out top 8.
30 seconds to battle.
So a lot of people will be getting PayPal receipts from me eventually. Probably like 2 years I'll pay out. You guys make the Reddit thread. I don't fucking care. No, I'm just
You're going on to Knoxville's spreadsheet, man.
Oh shit, that's right. He does have a spreadsheet. Checking for observer wards here in the mid lane. Going Rage first on Sniper.
Huh.
What's up with that?
Ghoul Frenzy, yeah.
The battle begins.
Interesting. Very defensive. Oh, nice Fissure. This is the Radiant Shrapnel, right? Yeah, it's from the Void Spirit. Ether Remnant down, nobody dying, but lots of people losing HP and mana.
I think Shrapnel is one of those abilities that I really did not... Before I looked at your guys' website showing the win rate of things, I really underestimated how good Shrapnel was. But it had like a very high win rate. Much higher than I expected. It's just like 3 charges, AoE damage, harass, gank. It does everything. It's truly like a multi-dimensional skill.
It's also very helpful. So it can be comboed with lots of things. You know, we mentioned the Aftershock can be comboed with like sticky napalm, stuff like that. It's very nice. But I think it's also one of those things... You know, when you're going high ground in a normal game of Dota, you know what you're expecting and kind of what to do in a lot of scenarios. And in AD, going high ground is super scary a lot of the time because the enemy has, you know, Winter's Curse, Vacuum Black Hole kind of shit. So just having vision from a spell that can allow you to go high ground with charges. And when you've got heroes that have, you know, Dragon Form, Take Aim, and 1,000 attack range, just having vision in general is always super useful.
I forgot that you get both summons with Call of the Wild now. I was thinking it was just the Hawk, but yeah, he'll get Boar, Inner Beast, plus he'll just go Helm of the Dominator build. He's gonna play Beastmaster basically, and then Penitence with that is actually kind of cool because then he just gets extra attack speed for his summons and himself. So actually he's gonna have pretty good kill potential, better than a typical Beastmaster.
Hey, you roll Penitence and just solo kill someone.
Yeah, legitimately. It got if he had Necro 3 available, that would have been fucking crazy damage actually.
Some of the most fun builds are always, you know, the 4 heal spell with Holy Locket builds or the 4 summons builds when you've got like Feral Impulse, Chaotic Offering, Lone Druid Bear, and you've got all these buffs and you're just buying Vlads and Helm of the Dominator and stuff.
That does sound like a good time. I do him an ability arena much more than ability draft, that's for sure.
Yeah, because is it Canna?
Yeah, the summon one.
Yeah, the summon one with attack speed on someone. I think that was one of my favorite ones when I started playing. I would always have some, like, Furion with Glaives of Wisdom and Fiery Soul or something. And then all the summons in front.
Yeah, that one's fun. How's Tree gonna base model transition as a core? Like, he's a little slow, obviously, but he's got Astral Step. His farm is also not that good outside of Astral Step, so kind of curious what
Astral
item he
Step
gets.
is pretty insane with Germinate attack.
Yeah, with Geminate, and then I guess like an Echo Saber or something like that. Probably goes Phase Boots Echo. And just go for one-hit kill kind of things.
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah.
Maybe
'cause
Deadless.
Maybe a
even.
Deso? No, you don't need, because it's a crit from Astral Step, right? So you want damage
Oh, yeah,
rather than
that's
crit.
true.
So you'd rather Deso
Well,
or Echo.
It's
Is
not
it
a
a
crit.
crit from-
No, it's only
it
crit
not
at
a crit?
with the talent, the 25 talent you're thinking of.
Yes.
So it just
Okay.
does a mark. You attack once and you do magic burst afterwards. So you can basically like double astral step somebody with Geminate and attack 4 times within a second. Is the scary part. So him having really high base damage is good. It would still be good to get a Daedalus or a Deso. Either one would be really
Probably or
solid.
both.
Or both. Yeah, why not both?
Why not both? There's always.
Just go for everything.
Oh, yeah, I think he's got the rundown
Sandstorm,
here.
Clockwork, gets the bounty but dies for it. Battery Assault and the Swarm. Those are 2 very irritating spells in the lane.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I suppose so. Keeps interrupting your
got-
attack.
Gotta say, I really like the Adget Guts cosmetic. The Gillied Gunman Nest Cap.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That looks good. Look how good that looks.
I mean, the most annoying thing is that it's double melee versus a ranged Ghoul Frenzy hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if they just approach, they get 15% slowed for a second and a half. So it's like ranged Orb of Venom. This is really where you get abuse out of this skill as a laning prowess ability.
Are there any spells on the Radiant side that go through BKB? So they got Roll, Assassinate.
Hook Shot,
Is that it? Hook shots?
Global.
So basically, almost all of their ultimates. Even Astral Step goes through BKB too, guys. So like all of their ultimates
No,
go
no,
through
no.
BKB.
I'm saying in terms of like if he wants to
Stunning
rage
into
TP.
Rage. Yeah.
Oh,
If
okay.
he, if he wants to rage TP, it's hilarious that they actually have
Roaring
ways
Hook
to
Shot.
deal with that, you know?
Yeah. But at least he doesn't have to worry about Aftershock if he gets Rage off, is the big goal for sure.
Hey, how is the Aftershock boy doing? 21-6 against Chen 18-4. So it's not too poor for the Chen, but things start to get nasty now. Piggy can just fully clear waves, get every rune, and maybe even start stacking and farming jungle. Or when he hits level 6, like rotating
Top
with an
lane.
active rune. The diving Beastmaster again. Can't finish him.
The upside, though, is that with Chen's skill build here, he's opting for 3 points of Glaives. He wants to be able to zone him from the lane, and Sukuchi wouldn't have been able to do that. But actually leveling up Glaives and getting a little bit of mana regen could actually accomplish that. Because now Omni can't just walk up to the wave and plant his ass there with like his high stats. Like, yeah, sure, he can walk up sometimes and do these harassments, but
Yeah,
I
I
feel
mean,
like Dre can offset a lot of this.
What he's taken what 60% of his mana pool.
That's not bad,
Omni's
though.
down.
If he pops Rune, he's going to get like most of it back right now.
I guess, yeah. It's just in the lane he can't like, train combo his spells.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah.
losing all of his int.
That's a really good point, yeah. If he keeps his int low like that, yeah. Really solid point. He really should use his fucking water rune right now, though. Right before this
That's
int runs
mad
out.
value.
Like, he would actually go up to like full mana.
He wants to be hit more. He gets hit one more time and then he uses it.
Piggy the sadist.
Does he double mango? Does he need to double mango now?
No.
I don't think
Or
I've
if he double mangoes, he goes to max.
Probably, yeah. I don't think I've seen this before where like somebody actually like lane abuses some like really strong build like this, but it's kind of perfect. Keeping his mana low when he is like an Aftershock build.
On a strength hero, yeah.
Yeah, until he gets an Arcane Boots. Then it's fine, but like for now it's actually working decent.
And who's falling bottom for the
Oh,
dive?
top lane. More madness.
Oh, is Beastmaster in trouble again?
Oh, the
That's-
slow.
That swarm with the goo. Incredibly irritating. Gets the rage going. That got not a
damage
lot
is
of
bad,
damage,
though.
honestly. But the goo's stacking up. Buttman gonna keep him zoned away, so they don't get a kill on the clock. And now it's all shrapnel.
Oh.
Plus the Nature's Grasp has the Fairy Fire, turns and fights. They both die. Oh,
I
and
think
the
it gets the
ball.
first kill though.
Much better. Yeah, that Helm of Iron Well really changed things. And you're right, no damage from the sniper till he had 6. If he had 6, it would have been so easy.
Oh,
Movement
yeah.
speed, bonus damage, everything would have been amazing.
You're just sitting there like, where's the headshot? Where's the quack? nothing's happening.
I was like, oh, he's so dead. He's definitely gonna get him. And he just kept hitting him, kept hitting him, kept hitting him. Nothing. Bark, bark.
Turn assassinate. Yeah, we need a sniper really needs like that first damage item. Dude. That's all they need. Just I guess Warpath will help out a bit as well.
Yeah, once he hits 6, he'll be fine. Because he's gonna be casting goo anyways, so every cast is 20 damage.
Shredder? Oh my god, double Astral Step and Shredder just disappeared.
He hit a 6 timing. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a tough one.
Orb of Corrosion and Deso, by the way.
Look, what's important
I mean, it's the right move. His solo kill potential is going to be insane. Took 1,000 damage from the combo at 116 damage with the Orb of Corrosion.
Trying to dive top again. These two boars, they're killing the sniper. Penitence is on him. Sandstorm trying to go, but now the Chen's rotated. So we're going to get some glaive action from Drea. So up to 4 perma int now.
He had plus 120 damage there when he turned to finish him off. So yeah, Warpath is truly what he needed here. But.
We got the Corrosion, we got the Corruption. Can't wait to see this bot lane pop. Shredder's gonna explode once again. Here we go, it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah. He's just dead.
That's tough, man. He did the right thing. Like, he turned his back to him to take less damage, but 1 point in Bristleback was not enough.
Maybe Golem's mid.
Maybe he should have gone like a Vanguard or something instead of trying to rush the mech, so he had more raw burst in those moments. What was this?
Oh, invis from Piggy?
Oh my.
So yeah, that's a big one. This is the first game Shredder's been like legitimately shut down, I think. He still has last hits and all, but obviously he's at a big level deficit. Doesn't have 6 yet either, so now level 8 on tree is just going to make all these kills less likely to, or more likely to succeed. And Feast, I forgot about Feast.
Still definitely going to be one of those heroes, though, with Greaves and Quill Spray Bristleback, where, you know, it's going to be, what, 15, 16 minutes in, and he'll be guarding all the towers, or he'll be grouping up with his team as that frontliner. Yeah, for sure. And amping the Quill damage isn't bad either. He'll get Hairball with Shard as well, so Open Wounds Hairball, like his ability to lifesteal and stay alive is pretty high.
And the thing with Vicious Nasal Goo is that you don't need to target it, you know? Which is really, really important when it comes to things to keep up Warpath. You don't, like, that's the reason why Quills are so good.
Look at how big Sniper is. He's so chunky with Warpath.
God, he is huge. He has no lifesteal, though. That part's a little bit of a bummer.
Yeah. Where's the possessed mask?
He could use it. That's for sure.
There's one more neutral to come in that tier 1 slot.
I think he's gonna keep
the Kobold.
I'm really impressed with both teams having one player who's doing like a very unconventional build.
Oh,
yeah, some action top.
The combo top, man, is the Penitence with the Dom creep and the boars. Lifesteal has got Chen's Holy Persuasion though, so he steals the boar and they turn on Sandstorm. And Nasal Goo chase him down. Maybe Buttman can turn with his shrapnel on them, but he's got no spells left actually. Everything on cooldown.
But yeah, as I was saying, the Call of the Wild Boar and the Penitence build is really interesting. And on the Dice, they've got this build on the Lifestealer, which is like a Chen team fight Chen build.
Still dead.
And the vision for the assassinate.
Interesting. He went for the 4th point of Glaives instead of finishing Sakuchi. I feel like that might be maybe a mistake here. That 4th Sakuchi point is just so good. But I guess extra insteal is good too.
You don't think you should have gone 1 level of take in?
Oh, on the Chen? Oh no, I don't think so. Not for 100. It doesn't do anything. You don't get headshot.
He needs it, yeah.
100. He doesn't need range because he's got movement speed from Sakuchi. So.
Yeah, it's just when Piggy moves forward on him on the lane, to me it seems like maybe he could have done a better job at standing a little bit further back to not give that.
Yeah, maybe for that it would be better, but I feel like in basically every other situation it's just better to have his other 2 skills max first.
Oh, it's time. Desolator's coming for the Treant.
Oh god.
Kills the tower with 1 massive hit. Now Shredder.
It's funny, during the draft I said yeah, like if you're playing a tree model as a core, you need a certain spell to be able to like do it, like Slice of Fist, and I didn't see Astral Step.
Yeah.
And this is like probably the second best, probably maybe even better than Slice of Fist.
Yeah, it really solves the problem, the whole movement speed thing. Now he's just, oh man, look at all these stacks. He can't die here.
He sees the
good infest.
Oh. And now maybe a turn on the Treant. He's got backup coming in the form of Piggy. Global Silence is there as well. They're not going to get it.
That's alright. I think this is still a big win. They can clear the stacks now. He kept himself alive. He's close to mech now, so he can actually burst heal a bit better.
And the stacks are like all dead.
Well, yeah. How much of it was him, though? I'm not sure. He infested at least 1. It's fine. The fact that they didn't die and it gets stolen, I think, is already a win. He's recharging his Astral Step charges now. But fuck, this is scary. He's got so much skill.
So what do we need to see item-wise coming out? Like, this top lane has got so much action noise, but Piggy, does he go straight Blink Dagger?
Yeah, for sure. And the sniper did get the possessed mask, but with the roar, the root to help the sniper get the rage off and maybe turn and fight. Oh. In comes the treant though, pops both of them. They kill the clock in the end, but 80 Dog's even chasing for the lifestealer's creeps.
They also went on the Chen meanwhile mid. They got a hook shot in, they got all the spells off, but they just lacked a little bit of control and he was able to time lapse.
Man.
So treant just bought Deso and he instantly has 4 stacks on it.
Yeah, that helps to Astral Step through 2 heroes, yeah. I was worried they didn't get the clockwork. Unfortunate that Sniper didn't turn and finish him off there, but yeah, the trees build is definitely the one to watch this game for sure. And it's always interesting when this happens, where like one guy's build is so good that it like takes some other guy's build that looked good into like making it not good, because you just like beat them hard enough in the early game.
And Piggy has Blink now as well, so he'll be looking to solo kill any squishies on the map. Max Resonant Pulse, level 3 in Purification.
Oh, yeah, it looks pretty strong.
He just goes Axe next. What is the Beastmaster gonna go for? 4 stuff? I like that. I think that's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Trying to get you away from the aftershock combo, whoever gets caught.
His build looks kind of rough though, feels to me. I mean, like Ags would be kind of good, make his ulti global and he gets Enchant Totem, but like he really is kind of forced into a bunch of weird stuff. He had to get Enchant Totem to stop the Omni Knight from having it, but...
Oh, the Chen! Oh, gets away!
Same as before. Same as before.
So the Chen got jumped by the Treant and the Void Spirit, got the time lapse off to get away from all the damage out of the Astral Step, and then Piggy comes in and nearly kills him, but he's got Shikuchi.
And he got mech'd as well. He would have died without mech there.
So slippery.
And now he's got more points.
Difficult game.
Bristleback, he can actually stay alive a lot better. And keep in mind, Bristle's strength gain is really garbage.
He can get the sniper before the rage comes out. But
he needs
like
more.
One more hero here, yeah. He goes for the jump now, trying to catch up with the Weaver from the south. The global is there, so there's no rage. Oh, but the Fisher blocks Piggy away. Rage TP, that's enough. Gets him to safety.
It's the problem with his Assassinate right now. It just doesn't come off fast enough, so he just gets 2 Aftershock abilities. But it was a good try. Luckily, Sniper didn't run through it. He went left instead. Yeah, once he gets Ags, though, his build is going to be fucking crazy good.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We're gonna have to see Atkat optimize very carefully, I think, to deal with this tree. I'm not even sure what. I think the concussive grenade, like lack of concussive grenade, is. You need somewhere to reposition.
Yeah, does he just die to this? One more punch?
Yeah.
So much damage.
Travels Deso everywhere on the map.
Radiant's middle tower
See that?
is under attack.
This is one of those games where it feels like he either needs the BKB on top of Rage or even like an Eon Disc, honestly. Because he is going to be insta-gibbed. Like, 1-hit killed, 100 to 0 in a second and a half. Because so far we've only seen Treant on a hero or Piggy on a hero. But if they both go on a hero, that hero dies. Like, Eon Discs feel like, you know, second or third item necessities for the Dire team.
I think it's got to be armor.
Oh, there we go. The 2 heroes caught up inside Piggy's combo. They do have the Guardian Angel here to protect them, though. Holding high ground and making sure the Radiant cannot get into the jungle. The roar on the Chen. He does have time lapse, and there's no more stuns coming. Piggy didn't want to come back in, so the Clockwork being rooted up as well as Buttman. Void Spirit's out and Piggy's back in. Blows up Drea. Lifestealer's gone and got with a shotgun inside that Nature's Grasp, slain by the Omni Knight. And now the chase back from AD Dog.
The minus armor.
Slows down Shredder. Tons of damage, minus armor on the Earthshaker, and a few punches here. I'll take him down as well.
And living armor on the tree just protects him completely from all the quill damage that might be a bit of a worry. So, yeah, nicely done. The sniper actually ended up TPing bottom during that fight before the overgrowth came out. Maybe a miscommunication there, or at the least he saw it like, they're going to back, everything's fine, no big deal. But teamfight kept going. Now they're just going to lose a tier 2 from it. So that was kind of a really crucial teamfight moment here. But really, again, all of this came from Tree and Protector owning his lane with this cool build.
I mean, I think Atkat needs to just go. He needs an item, right? Like
Divine Rapier, yeah.
He's gonna go Ags himself. Interesting. I guess it works. Because
I think you need the stacks constantly, right?
Yeah,
and you can't be too far forward for you to be able to cast it.
yeah, and you
This
don't.
is why quills are generally better because you can just cast it without a target.
Yeah, and you don't have to actually walk to cast it, so you don't lose animation time, and you don't have to be in cast range either. So you can just focus on, just spam the button and right-click heroes. It'll make his gameplay a lot easier.
So you have like 4 of your fingers on the rage button. That's
Basically,
all
yeah. Treads maybe.
Yeah, maybe. They're going mid. Assassinate into the treant's damage.
So easy. That was just one void. Or one jump.
Didn't even need to commit the Omni Knight to jump either, right? That was just assassinate to set up for the treant to kill.
Man, it's almost like Aftershock being first pick just like changed this whole game in a huge way, you know? It's like, because he had Aftershock, all of his opponents had to pick all these fucking skills that were just mediocre. And it just left them in this like kind of mediocre place with their draft.
It's funny. I was thinking back to that, and I realized I spent the whole draft just talking and thinking about the Aftershock build. But I guess I was right in some way.
Yeah, he got the best ones. He got the best things that he could, but his build is still totally fine, and and a couple of their builds are at least one skill worse.
Yeah, right. So it's that with oh my god, Dead Beastmaster.
Yeah.
It's one of those situations where Omni Knight scraping the barrel is still way better than, you know, you losing out with the block picks.
Yep. That's what it feels like right now. Because they could have prevented Tree from getting, like, something else. Geminate, maybe. I don't know.
Geminate, yeah. Yeah, it's wild. If they can get vision behind this tier 2 mid, they'll see the lurkers. Dire getting the wards down, though. Silence on top, man. Lifestealer blown up, and Chen. Time lapse or anything, just chain stunned.
There's nothing you can do. I mean, he went from like bursting the tanky offlaner and now transitioning to supports. They can't stop him. His net worth is like way too high. Look at that shit. 13,000.
I just like that he's gone the exact we were like, this would be the bet. This is what you have to see.
This game's over, dude. I don't see a way out back from this.
He's going double deadless.
He might as well.
Yes.
He might as well. He literally just needs single target damage. He's got it all covered with his items. He doesn't need attack speed.
And they're buying Halberd on the Void Spread as well. So the one trick pony and the sniper on the Dire team gonna get like neutered by the Halberd.
Yep.
He's 50 gold away from Ags on sniper. They're probably gonna have to fight before that. Lifestealer gets jumped by tier 4s. You've got this Beastmaster clockwork just destroying your barracks.
And it's not like they don't have armor, too. Like, they have armor items, but they're still just getting exploded.
Well, Piggy trying onto Shredder.
Almost stuns him when he's looking forward. He would have died for sure.
You have to let the racks fall. Agadams is coming for Sniper, but it's going to be after something they use in the next fight.
Okay.
Yeah, Radiant not sticking around. Straight back out to push the lanes. Take an outpost up at top.
They don't know he's here. Alright, they see him now. It's kind of solo, but yeah, he's super fast. With BOTs and Astral Sup ready to go, so. I'm guessing Sniper's sick.
I think his cosmetics are sick and that's about it.
He's sliding everywhere.
It's like reloading his gun.
Makes me think of the Agadam's lab.
So scared.
Oh, the Chen's gonna die with the global. Gives the treant that opportunity. I guess in the end, Buttman pretty okay with that trade. Give your treant another kill. Oh, push him up to 15,000 net worth at 21 minutes.
Sniper's damage was definitely really solid in the last fight, though, so that was the upside.
He's getting there.
Oh my fucking god. Alright, can they do it? He's got one more. Here it comes.
He's got 21. Can he slip out of this? The roots! The roots were there. Massive kill. How much gold is that for the sniper?
I can't see. There's too much chat. 1,000 plus 600.
Oh my, 1,600.
He got 1,000 gold out of that fight for a sniper. That was a big one. Yeah, the root did it. He was short of a second astral step, I think, when he went in. So he was expecting to double it up, maybe. Maybe he was too early. Lost the kill. No defensive items, so he can't get out of the root.
This is where Piggy has to rein in AD Dog. He goes and does. He feels untouchable. Goes and does something a little bit wild.
Yeah, that always happens. You're like, oh, I'm so fucking strong. You feed a little bit here or there, gets him back into the game. Now Sniper's got 30 attack speed. How can you deal with that? Good luck.
He's buying Aeon Disc as well, by the way.
I don't know. I guess it's fine. I would have gone some like hybrid thing with armor, but
yeah,
like a Scotty or something.
The thing is that there's not one team. It's not like there's one big team fight ulti you need to survive through. This guy gets 2 charges, you know, like in 20 seconds. And he comes back
it lets you get rage off, and I think that's the big thing for me. You know, if Piggy and AD Dog, like Omni Knight and Treant jump you, you don't get 100 to 0'd. But the rest of your team, they're dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it has like 105-second cooldown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
level 1.
That's the thing that I'm unsure about.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, he'll be able to stay alive, and he does do a lot of damage with Warpath, I guess, but...
It's like in this moment, 11k down, you feel like, you know, you're backed up against the wall. You need to win a team fight to win the next one.
I suppose so.
I think Chen died during time lapse, so died in the same tick that he cast the spell. That's bad.
Oh, really? Oh.
What do you mean by that? Died in the same tick?
So, like, he cast time lapse,
but he died.
But he'd taken lethal damage in that tick, so the game decided he died.
Ah.
But
it's like when you TP home and your body lands in a fountain.
Gotcha. Yeah. I see.
Everyone smoked. The final fight of the match, potentially.
Just depends how it goes. They've got Hairball and Earthshaker now, so... And Open Wounds. That could actually make a big difference. 50% lifesteal, keeping Sniper alive, maybe?
Yeah. If Buttman can use his halberd well, he just hook shots in the middle of them. They global over the top.
Oh my
okay,
God.
Beastmaster obliterated. Now the Roar kills off the Chen. Sniper, he's trying to stand here with his rage up. Gets the goo onto a bunch of them, but he's not doing anywhere near enough damage. Eondis is going to proc off of like a tiny touch from a dragon or something.
2 seconds,
and now
here
he's
comes.
On the run, gets the tip from the Treant. They come in with the Fissure. The blast from the Treant takes him down. And now aiming for the life stealer. An ultra kill. Oh, we're making a rampage. Give it to the Treant. He knows it. He deserves it. One more punch. No, he pops the one. Shredder healing up, but he's going to get taken down. Yes. And the rampage is there. Treant clears them all out.
All right.
Killed all the Ninja Turtles and Master Shredder at the same time, dude, whatever.
Man, all their heroes just die so easily. Every game I'm like, you need a Wraith Band, and it's always before 25 minutes, dude. Like, that's like the only solution. It's just straight up armor. Like, Beastmaster died almost instantly. I don't think he got the Guardian Angel off. Sniper had some damage going, but oh man, it was tough. Maybe he should have done more nasal goo levels to get more overall slow. Maybe that could help, but it's hard. Aeon Disc, in hindsight, did not work well in that context.
Nope,
a damage item would have been way better.
Scotty, even like, you know, a bit of HP and a bit of armor and a bit of damage.
Like
a Yasha.
Like Chrysalis Morbid Mask or something like that.
I mean, this is only like a 3,000 gold item, so you're talking a lot of shit, but Dragonlance half a Yasha would have been okay. Something like that. Like, he's got a good amount of damage. Attack speed and damage and armor hybrid is like exactly what he needs. So I feel like agility items would have been better, maybe. Takes way less.
I mean, how much
one ultimate orb and a point booster.
That doesn't feel good.
Oh yeah.
How much is it going?
Hell yeah.
3,000.
This is 3,000, right? Chrysalis Morbid Mask is like 3,000.
Oh, Morbid. I'm sorry. I thought you said Mask of Madness. You're right. Oh, he's dead.
Who? Just gets demolished. They're gonna kill Buttman, maybe? No, he's got living armor on him. Beastmaster dead again. Sniper's trying to chase Piggy, but he's got the concussive grenade to push him to low ground. And under this tier 3 tower, the Treant is just slaying every dire hero that he spots. Eondis is propped on Sniper. Nasal going, kills off the Void Spirit. Pretty speedy on the way out, but the Fissure is there to catch him. Down he goes.
I think we might see a 6-man rampage here. If he goes in now, he just guesses.
Yeah, get on the Sniper. Go on.
I think it's been too long.
Oh, we missed?
Don't know.
No jump for one.
Losing a lot of health. Aegis down. Dire trying to hold and kill off this Treant again. Have they got control for him? He's going to try to blow up the Beastmaster. Nearly does it. 8 seconds for another Astral Step, so he's kind of going to stand here and take the damage being pumped into him by the Sniper. who does remove the tree and his streak along with it. TP out from Weaver. Any stuns? Nope, nothing there. That's mega creeps, though.
Mm-hmm. All right, works out. So much of it is whether or not he hits you with his astral step. Misses it there, goes on cooldown. And so it's like you have to be able to survive his combo for this whole thing to work. So in that way, the Aeon Disc is good, I guess. But only if they go on one of the Aeon Disc heroes first. That's what you need. You need the tree to jump on one of those guys for them to survive, and then for you to be able to turn it against the tree. But
dangle them a bit.
It's hard.
Doesn't you cast your mind back to, like, 20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago? Shredder infest dodged an astral step. That was the play of the game. That was good shit.
Yeah, I mean,
the play of the game.
I mean,
yeah.
a lot.
That was the play of the game.
A lot of the game, in some ways, you could say, comes down to the laning stage of Shredder versus the tree. I think that's a big aspect.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all about who hits 6 first. You know, like if you have the better laning abilities, they hit 6 first, changes things up a lot.
You just have no counterplay as a Beastmaster, though. You get jumped by Piggy, you die to Piggy.
Yeah, it all works.
Radiant still have deep vision in the Dire base as well. So they see Earthshaker and Sniper. Treant's pinging it. He's going. Sniper, come here.
It's almost got AC here. Wants a little bit more minus armor. Holy Locket for Earthshaker, potentially. Interesting. Greaves has definitely been helpful. Like, once you get low armor, you get that extra 10, or the extra 7 armor. That really helps. That's why they went for the Vlads as well, I believe. They have that finished? They do, yeah. They just need armor on all their heroes as much as they can get.
Shredder loses his courier. And there's a gem arriving for the Radiant.
Just
to see that
Chen. That Chen.
Yeah.
Oh, too short. That's one.
To be honest, it's kind of insane that we got this nutty tree build in such a bland overall draft. It wasn't like super OP stuff, you know? Like,
yeah. Bro, he's one-shotting Ancients. What the fuck? He crits every hit. It's really good. It seems very good.
Does Echo Saber still work with... Because Echo Saber Geminate used to be a really nice AD combo. Where you would have 4 hits?
Was that because like the first hit hadn't hit yet or something?
Yeah, you used to get like double Echo Saber hit or something.
It's kind of like when you do bash with ranged attacks, like Lil Shredder, you attack so fast. Yeah, something like that. It's like you get these like extra bonus things.
Yeah.
Well, how it worked is
like Lina Moment of Courage used to like be able to spam Moment of Courage.
So the way that was is like when it hits, it removes that like buff from you that the next one is going to hit. So if you have multiple in the air, they all, you know, while you on 3 out of 3, for example, on the starter one, it's like, oh, you still have the buff. Oh, you still have the buff. Oh, you still have the buff.
Gotcha. Yeah, you could do it for like overpower and things like that in bash.
Unleash.
Yeah, that sounds good. Ooh, Andis got procced here. Just a little harass. Nicely done.
Oh, it was only ever 3 hits with Echo Saber Gemini. It's just like the normal amount.
Okay. So it just feels right.
Nutty.
I think one downside to the Chen's build is that like he had Sakuchi, but he didn't have any other abilities that like make it really good. It's like he took Glaives of Wisdom to stop, I don't know, because it's like a good core thing, but like taking take aim as well kind of hurt him. I feel like if he had a nuke or something, or an ulti that did something offensively, then he can like gank sidelines with Sakuchi and get shit done.
It's also you have both of them being the same archetype of hero, right? Sniper and Chen are both ranged right clickers.
Yeah. And
Chen was the only ranged hero in the game. Like the only hero that was going to take Glaives outside of Sniper was Chen. So if Sniper doesn't take it, he feels obliged. That's like that's one of the toughest things about AD is like often you feel obliged to take a spell because you are the archetype, or you've already built towards, or you are the only hero model in the game that can do it.
I mean, another thing to talk about is that in Aftershock, if you look at all ability draft players, Aftershock is on average picked 7.5 in a draft, whereas in high school, if you just look at the top like 10% of players, they pick it on average 5.4. So it's like, in terms of that shift, it's like one of the, let's say, top 20 or top 25 abilities that differ between high skill versus everyone else.
Oh man.
If you look in the other direction, it's Blade Dance and Coup de Grace and Jingu Mastery that are picked on average 5 times.
Massive.
5 times more prioritized than my lower skill players.
Bro, he's got an army of like mega range creeps. Chen is now powerful again. By Chen, I mean Lifestealer. It's not a bad idea. Dude, he almost lost his Aeon Disc there. That was really close. Alright, so they turtle until Tree finds one to get a pick off, then they high ground. Until then, good luck getting the kills, I guess.
Okay, if the people in the base are the ones turtling, what are the people outside of the base called? Like, is it a tortoise in the hair kind of thing?
Constricting? I don't know.
Like a boa constrictor, a python?
Nah, it's like a cat that's like patrolling you or something, you know? Like keeping you inside the
They're the corral. They are corralling.
A sheepdog.
Sure.
Yeah,
border collie. Good talk, boys. Thanks.
Yeah, you're right. That was it. We'll use that in the future. Tree armor is actually so good for like making your build better too, because it just like allows your carry, whoever they are, to just have armor. Like that's why it's such a good pick with Lina in first phase to pick Tree, because then like in the mid game, Lina just doesn't have to worry about an armor item. You just have like 12 armor for 0 gold. You know, it's so fucking value, and I feel like that's really helps these like mid game crazy damage timings in AD. It helps them a lot. Such a good skill, actually. I think that's a skill that is underrated in this mode. Boom.
I mean, they've also lost no towers.
Aeon Disc gets off the rage. Ancat trying to chase, but now he's roared and global. They've got Greaves to back him up. The hookshot from Buttman. The Infest to buy time. Gets himself a little bit of distance. Guardian Angel used as well. It's a lot of cooldowns.
Can they get a turn?
And Ancat still pretty low on the HP, so doesn't want to commit to the fight. Drea, decent damage onto Sandstorm's Clockwork. But Radiant want to disengage. Everyone's spent everything.
Oh.
Treant is still holding Aegis, so that's something you got to be wary of. Yeah, he'll jump in on the lifestealer.
Where's the life?
Oh, can they save him? Force staff away. They buy the time, and Piggy's in again. Aeon Disc for the Chen this time. Gets Drea out of danger. The throne, 2 tier 4s in front of it. Getting dropped very low as a god with a shotgun nearly dying just to creep some shrapnel and stuff on the floor.
God,
oh man. The tier 4's dead now to Treant. So throne is exposed. Atgat, good damage, good on the cape. Saving the Treant for now. The Dire, they're clawing. Clawing at this game. They are trying to hold the disarm. Gets the halberd pre-rage, so Sniper can't do the damage he needed as the Treant looks like he's barely going to be able to slip away. Roar and a 4-staff. Sniper sent back towards his base. Another 4-staff. Tons of utility being used here to defend the Sniper inside the base near his throne. But the Radiant didn't win the game yet. So that's another successful hold.
They didn't, but there were 2 buybacks. So, but yeah, I guess, I mean, it's a hold. Factual hold. They're putting everything into keeping the Sniper alive as he sort of front lines. They've got Greaves, they've got the Locket. The Infest definitely helped a lot too. It's at 1,000 HP. That's only 800 right now. Not close to 18 on Earthshaker, so... Oh, people are talking in a lobby already. I can see that. Oh no.
Sorry.
It's okay. Spoilers!
Sorry.
Damn it.
Oh no, we never would have known that the game was about to end.
Yeah, surely there's a comeback here from the Dire, right?
Oh my god.
Got 3
Thanks.
buybacks to use.
You ruined the whole tournament, Knoxville. Fuck. Oh my god. Alright, they won. Okay.
If only Adkett could have just kept in his pants and not asked if he could go to the toilet.
That's true. That's true. That's true. All right. Well, that's game 1. Not unexpected. They held on a lot longer than I expected them to. It looked very over, but we'll be back in a second with game 2. Any last comments? I mean,
Tree hit hard.
Yes. Tree hit really hard, but his combo was just really good. It was like very good at solo killing. And it solved mobility, so he didn't need to buy mobility or AoE or farm. He just like fucking killed heroes. That's good.
Yeah, it's like Ben said at the start, right? We were looking for spells to explain how good that shit can be. Treant model, that is. We're talking about, Ben said Sleight of Fist, said Tidebringer. Just completely forgot about Astral Step. Such a good spell.
Yeah, if you have really good damage and you go some like burst build, yeah, very obviously.
Piggy's build was pretty good. I also really like the fact that Clockwork we looked at that Call of the Wild and Raw first pick, and we're like, okay, whatever. But he basically just played as a Beastmaster, right? Map pressure, catch, kill, and he had penitence to be a little memey.
And no one's ever going to take Beastmaster aura, I feel like. It's just not good.
Yeah.
It's really not that good. There's better like attack speed Emperors, and there's like 5 other cases at least. So, okay, interesting. Good game. Let's go on a little break, and then we'll come back and check out the draft for game number 2 of the grand finals here.